All right, you're good.
All right, a shalom to the elect. All right, first and foremost, we give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. As always, the honors to our apostles. There was a great millstone that taught us 100% truth according to the Bible, Barakatah. Peace, love, and salutations to the Zakoni wa Achim. There was a brother standing stiffly for the names of Yahweh, by Yahushai, truth and sincerity. And shalom to the predestined that scattered abroad four corners of the earth, predestined to be safe from utter destruction. It's going to primarily take place in Babylon the Great, spiritually sought in Egypt. All right, known to you today as America, home of the slaves and the other freaks. All right, pretty much tonight's live class, pretty much just want to go into through the spirit. Psalm 73 I was reading earlier. Just going into how Yahweh Shai is ultimately going to be our help, our defense in the times that we're coming to and dealing with, having patience and waiting for the Lord, because Esau Edom he's prospering. It looked as if he's prospering, but ultimately he's fulfilling prophecy, man. He's reaching the matter of fact, somebody can get that in Job, bound that he cannot pass. What's that, 14:5, I believe? Yeah, because it looks like he's prospering. That's why we're going to get into this later on in this chapter. Okay, but ultimately he has to fulfill his lot. All right, Revelation the 18th chapter says the sins, all right, of this place have to reach the heavens, man. In order for the Most High to take this place out in one hour. All right.
This is the book of Job, chapter 14, verse 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the Most High Yahweh Shai has determined the number of this man's months. Okay, determined the number of this man's time in rulership, man. All right, the sands in the hourglass, if you will, man. And he's running out of sand. You see, he's running out of time. All right, go ahead out.
It reads on, it says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
Right, and that's why they're moving at a higher speed when it comes down to trying to initiate, all right, this new world order. Okay, by the way of moving out this RFID chip, making the forefront. All right, everywhere you go, we're seeing more articles. Okay, on this MOT to the D. All right, okay, and it's ultimately why, because he knows he has a short time to rule, man. So once again, we have to, Psalms 37, what? Wait upon the Lord, fret not thyself against the workers of iniquity. Okay, because the Lord, Yahweh Shai, has this man at a bound he can't pass, man. All right, go ahead. That was it on that? All right, yeah, so we get into Psalm 73.
The book of Psalms, chapter 73, verse 1.
And anytime you brothers got a precept or something, go with it, or your spirit got it.
Right. Psalm chapter 73, verse 1. Mm-hmm. Truly the Most High Yahweh is good to Israel, even to such as are of a clean heart.
Yeah, so the Most High Yahweh is dealing with the sincere. He's dealing with the brothers, all right, through the spirit of Yahweh Shai. Okay, that are of a clean heart, man. Okay, that are pure in the spirit. Okay, so that's why the scriptures speak about they shall not speak lies nor iniquity. Okay, in the book of Zechariah, I believe. All right, why? Because they have a clean heart, a clean mind when it comes down to receiving 100% truth. And this is what started. This is what started in going into the 3 days and a half when Yahweh Shai woke us out of that state of being a dry bones. He returned us into a clean heart, a clean state by our elders. All right, Elijah, all right, came down as again in reincarnation as our Bivens. All right, in 1970. All right, and from then on, the man of a clean heart has been raised up. This is the Most High being. Read that verse 1 again, Uncle Shaw.
Truly the Most High is good to Israel, even to such as are of a clean heart.
All right, so the restoration, restoring. All right, the Lord is restoring Israel. All right, by the men who what he said, I will get me unto the great men. Mm-hmm. Men of a clean heart, men who are disciplined in the spirit. The scriptures speak about Wisdom of Solomon in the 7th chapter. She entered into the souls of holy men. All right, holy being what? Separated, sacred. All right. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 2. But as for me, my feet were almost gone. My steps had well nigh slipped.
Right, and what? Yahweh Shai is keeping the steps of the elect, man. All right, the Lord Yahweh Shai is keeping us and guiding us daily through this walk. All right, as we watch the videos. All right, getting a download. All right, as we even on our daily walk, Yahweh Shai our foot is not slipping. The scriptures say Psalms 34 that angel of the Lord is encamped around about them that fear him, man. All right. So when you start, that's why, going into this chapter, when you start applying this to yourself, you start to see, man, truly the Most High Yahweh Shem Shai is good to Israel because he's using us as those examples. We are the men, if we be those men, Lord willing, that have a clean heart. Our foots are not slipping, man. You see, the scriptures say the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, man. All right, go ahead.
Hey, ultimately too, that's why you gotta be doing this work in truth and sincerity, be found pure, be found clean before the Lord, man. And he go keep your steps, man. He go take care of his, man. That we read in the first verse, it said he's good to Israel, even to such as are of a clean heart. So if you got a clean heart, a pure mind, because the Lord look at the inward part of a man, all right? Hey, so if you true on the inside, hey, the Lord go guide you, he go direct you. So, going into Sirach, the second chapter, constantly endure it. Always set thy heart upon him, all right? He's going to deliver you, man. Just wait on him and have faith, all right?
Yeah, I got some real quick. Psalms 119 and verse 52. It says, I remember thy judgments of old, O Yahweh, and have comforted myself. All right, so we remember the judgments of Yahweh Shem Shai of old, and we comfort ourselves in what? In the scriptures, man. Walking this walk. Okay. All right, go ahead, Al.
All right, Psalm chapter 73, verse 3. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked.
Right, because if you don't have the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai dealing with you, you'll be like, man, damn, man, when is the Lord, when is the Lord gonna take this devil out? You know what I mean? This devil just taking off. I'm about to just do whatever the hell I want to do. And the scripture say, woe unto you that lost patience, man. But see, we don't have that spirit on us, man. All right, we don't have a foolish or envious spirit on us. What? We have a spirit of patience. Scripture say, be still and know that I am Yahweh Shem Shai. In due time I will recompense, man. Roughly paraphrasing. Go ahead.
I got a quick precept.
Okay.
This is the book of Psalms 37, verse 1. Fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity.
Yeah, can you get that word fret real quick, bro? Or matter of fact, you know what? I'll get that word. You can go ahead and read it again. I'll get it.
Okay, going back in Psalms 37 and 1, it's a Psalm of David. It says, fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity.
Yeah, that word there for fret. All right, it says it says to be hot, furious, burn, become angry, be kindled. All right, anger, to be angry with, be in incense. All right, vexation. All right, displeased, wrath, hot. So pretty much taking matters into your own hand, man. Now the scriptures do say, be angry and sin not. But what we understand that this is in the hands of Yahweh Shem Shai. He has, once again, going to Job 14, the Lord is using this man to reach his bound, man. Okay? So that he can ultimately be lifted up. All right? Just like in the state of King Nebuchadnezzar, when he felt that, look at everything that my hands have accomplished, that's when the Most High Yahweh Shem Shai struck his ass, man. And made him as a beast of the field. Okay? He had to reach his certain peak. And that's what the Lord is doing to this devil, man. He's reaching his peak of his new world order, and what? In the fullness of his sufficiency, the Most High is going to strike him, and the ball still is going to strike him through via ICBM, all right? Known in the scriptures as the arrows that's getting ready to be shot from the ends of the earth, man. All right?
Verse 2, it says, for they shall soon be cut down like the grass.
Yeah, hey, I saw Satan. If somebody want to get that real quick, Luke. Yeah. What's that? 18 and 10?
10 and 18.
10 and 18, real quick, and you say what? Soon. All right. Scripture said in the book of Job, he shall be as a bad dream. So we don't have to envy this devil. All right. Now that's why we fight the flesh continuously. Okay. There is a balance when it comes down to doing things in the world. But at the end of the day, we don't envy this man, because we understand that the elements shall melt with fervent heat. All right. Go ahead.
This is the book of Luke 10 and verse 18. It says, and he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven.
Yeah, so you go back to that precept.
Hey, Satan been Esau, Edom, man. The scripture say though he exalt his habitation in the heavens, so this roughly paraphrasing, set his nest among the stars, man. All right, so who else setting up these space stations, man? Who else has reached up there to these heights that declare himself as the Most High, pursuing the 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter. All right. So that's Yahweh Shah speaking about Esau Edom. He's going to quickly fall. All right.
He has the NASA program, the satellites out there, seeing the chariots of Yahweh Shai. You know, it was once declassified, but now what? It's too much evidence of them coming into these encounters, man, covering over the White House. All right, being seen on multiple accounts. All right, and it's pretty much crashing the internet when it comes down to reports of seeing so-called UFOs. All right, so-called aerial, unidentified aerial phenomena, man, which are the chariots of Yahweh Shai, man. You know, we're just getting ready to take you out swiftly, speedily, as lightning, man. Go ahead out.
Hey, and as you see the chariots, you know how they come down into this atmosphere. You see the Lord, he's positioned them, all right, already having them in the strategic way. By the time when they come down here, okay, it's going to be like the scripture says, how he's going to come and make a swift destruction. Okay, this is what the curse that covered over the earth. So the Lord's going to have these the so-called UFOs to come down and bring Esau Edom down. As the scripture says, it'll be cut down like the grass. All right, it's going to be a quick, swift destruction. Okay, as well as with the ICBM missiles as well. Now going back into that Psalms 37:2, for they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb. And that's it on that.
All right. You got something up?
I'll go back to Psalms.
It's something on the Psalms, right?
Psalms chapter 73, verse 3 again. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. For there are no bands in their depth, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men.
Yeah, Esau's not plagued like these other men, man. Esau ain't going through what Jake going through, man. All right. Okay, that's why the judgment is set for this man to what? What the scripture say? Prepare slaughter. All right, for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers. All right, the judgment is already set for this man to go down, man. You see, because that's when he's gonna have to taste of that judgment. You know, taste of what we going through. Then he's gonna be called a nigga. What's that in Deuteronomy 30:7? All right, all these curses shall be upon our enemies, man. All right, Esau Edom being the top enemy, and what in the book of Ezekiel, I believe the 35th chapter says, because thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee, man. So you're gonna get you're gonna be plagued, man. All right. Go ahead, Al.
I got two precepts. It's Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 11. It says, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. And that's the thing with Esau. His pride has deceived him because he hasn't been getting judged by the Most High. So he thinks that the Most High can't really do nothing against him. He thinks that he can continue to do what he's doing, not only to the people of the Most High, but everybody. He can continue to do what he's doing on the earth, and he's not going to see, like the scriptures say, I sit a queen and am no widow, and I shall not see loss of children. He really believes that he won't be touched, and that's why here in America, this place is going to be destroyed. It's going to have the biggest destruction because of the pride of this place. The scriptures talk about they that dwell in the latter times shall dwell in great perilous.
Or many great miseries should be done.
Yeah, they shall dwell in great miseries because of the pride, man. Roughly paraphrasing. You know, so it says, verse 12, though a sinner do evil 100 times and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear the Most High, which fear before him. You see? Because when you fear the Most High, you're going to do his commandments, and it's going to lead you onto life. Okay? But see, Esau right now Esau is starting to get judged, but even then, even in the judgment that he's receiving, he's still not receiving the judgment like everybody else is, especially Jake, man.
Right.
So, real quick, my second precept, this is Job 21 and 7, and I'll read to, I'll read a little bit down. This is Job 21 and 7. It says, wherefore do the wicked live? Become old, yea, are mighty in power. Their seed is established in their sight with them, and their offspring before their eyes. So that's the thing. These Edomites, they live long lives. You see these damn devils living to like 100 years old, 90 years old. Jake can't barely even get to 60, man. Okay, but what? These devils, they get to see their children grow up and become established. They see their grandchildren come up and you know, start colleges and you know, start going to colleges. Okay? So it says, verse 9, it says, their houses are safe from fear, neither is the rod of the Most High upon them. Right, because though judgment isn't executed speedily, the hearts of men are setting them to do evil, so they're not being judged right now. It says, verse 10, their bull gandereth and faileth not, their cow calveth and casteth not her calf. They send forth their little ones like a flock, and their children dance. Yeah, these devils, man, you go to these Edomite neighborhoods, you see all their kids running down the streets. Jake don't do that no more, man. Jake kids are inside the house because in the hoods that where they at, it's gotten too damn crazy, man. You got a bunch of pedophiles and degenerates out here on these streets, man. So a lot of Jake's kids, they can't come out here and just enjoy their time out on the streets, man, without fear of losing their life or being taken, man.
Straight bullets and shit.
Yep, exactly. It says, verse 12, Job 21:12, they take the timbrel and harp and rejoice at the sound of the organ. They spend their days in wealth, and in a moment, okay, going to the Luke 10:18, and so I lost my place. It says they spend their days in wealth, and in a moment go down to the grave. So and it's going to come to a point where in a moment these devils are going to go down because it's going to be at that peak. You see, they've been dwelling in wealth. They've been in a lot of these rich people of the world. The richest people of this planet are Edomites, man. Okay, and even on a lower level, you come to a general society. A lot of the people with money is Edomites, man. So these devils ain't going through it, man. Like the brother read, they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Jake got the plague of the bag full of holes. Jake got the plague of living amongst dragons and lions, man. Having leopards ruling over us. Okay? See, Jake going through all types of hell, man. But these Edomites, they ain't going through it. That's why these damn Edomites that try to act like they understand what Jake be going through, you get that rebuke from everybody because no, you don't. They're not one. You can't even last a day in living in Jake's life, man. You couldn't walk 2 steps in Jake's shoes, man. But again, that's the lot that they have. But as we read, it shall not go well with the wicked. The brother read it earlier, I believe Quan read it, or one of you brothers read it. Okay, it ain't gonna go well for these devils. But that was pretty much on that.
And you're gonna have to taste of that Deuteronomy 28 and like verse 16 on down too, man. The curse of your woman looking at you bugged out, man. Like nigga, what you? Why you treated these people like this, man? Why you did the Most High people like this, man? The children, all right, okay, all up, man. You gonna have to feel these curses, man. You gonna be plagued with the curses, man. Just everywhere you go, they gonna know it's this the man, man. You know, you got it.
Psalm chapter 73 verse 6. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain.
Right. So instead of being humble, and what the scriptures say, when the righteous bear rule, the people rejoice. But the wicked bear rule, so the people mourn. So instead of being humble and treating people with equality, judging the people out of the book, you laid your hand on the book and you ain't keeping none of the laws, man. You don't keep the land Sabbath, man. All right, and you getting rid of natural foods, man. Okay, everything is poisoned, genetically modified, man. All right, people are divided. Everybody has their own religion or belief. All right, there's no one, there's no one this. All right, we gonna do it like this under Yahweh Shem Shai. No, man. Everything is divided and wicked under this devil, man.
Because that goes into him being a bastard. A bastard is an illegitimate child. And going into again him being a bastard, who was going into, I know you said you that Psalm 51 is because he doesn't receive correction. That's the importance of the father. The father's there for the order. To give you a heads up, or come down on you when you're not going the way that's right, But Esau don't have that.
He's a bastard.
Exactly, going into bastard, man. He's disowned. He's like someone on the bench, He's a bench rider. Ain't nobody picking up him to come in the game, Nah, man, that's Esau, And that's why it says in the book of Sirach, it says, a horse not yet broken becometh headstrong, and a child left to himself becometh willful. Esau's willful as hell, and he's just out there freestyling because ultimately he doesn't have the righteous hedge of Yahweh Shem Shai upon him.
Yeah, you can read that from the top.
Yeah, I'll go speak on this real quick too.
Yeah.
Psalm 73 and 6. Therefore, pride compasseth them about as a chain. And when you go into that pride, it goes into one departeth away from his maker. All right. So since Esau, Edom, since like the brother's been speaking on, since he's not been judged, quickly for these things, he feels as if he's a god, man. All right, because everything is going well with him, everything's going well for him, but it's ultimately just prophecy. This is your kingdom, this is your blessing. You were supposed to rule first before Jacob. So the Lord is a man of his word. He's giving you your heart's desires.
Because he said he's a God is a judge. He can't even judge his own self. It says as a judge is himself, so is the people. That's why I look at his kingdom, the fruit of it. Because he's not legitimate, man. He's the wicked. That's why he's not supposed to be in power.
He can't even rule his own house, man. His sons are divided against themselves, literally, and across the world, man. They get ready to blow each other away. What's your boy DJ Trump say, man? He said we got fools ruling. He said if we don't have people in power, all right, that can make the right moves. Roughly paraphrase what that man said. He said, look, the world is gonna be blown to pieces, man. All right, so he can't rule his own house, man. But what's beautiful is going back to Genesis, the 25th chapter. He was given the fatness of the earth. He was given a sword, but it was for a certain time. Esau's the end of the world. It was given to him for a certain time, but Jacob being the beginning of it that followed, there is no end to that, man. You see? Because in Daniel the 7th chapter, it says the saints of the Most High are going to take the kingdom and possess it forever. So once we actually take hold of it, that's why we started from the top. It says, I was foolish to envy the wicked. Because you can see the prosperity and you're like, why he ain't getting jacked up yet? But because the Most High he has to do the most wickedest shit ever, bro. Try to chip the elect, okay? And the Most High is going to step in and save them. With Scripture in Revelation, the remnant were affrighted, man. All right? So it's going to get bad, okay? He got to do some wicked shit. He has to reach his peak, his bound he can't pass, man. The last sin in that hourglass has to come out before the Most High, come through, man. All right?
I got a quick. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 16. Ecclesiastes 10, verse 16. It says, woe to thee, O land, when thy king is a child, and thy princes eat in the morning. So pretty much, woe to thee, O land, when thy king is a child. That's why it says in the book of Isaiah, as for my people, children are their oppressors, going to Esau, and women rule over them. And then going to princes eat in the morning is pretty much that prosperity. Going into how's that saying go about weak men make bad times, if you're paraphrasing.
Hard times make strong men. Strong men make good times. Good time make weak men. Weak men make hard times.
Exactly. So woe to the old land when thy king, when your ruler is a child. Again, that's Esau. And that's what again going to Esau awaits this world, because again the rulership that's set in power right now. That's why there's the demand, whether you know it or not, for that righteous rulership. Says in Proverbs 29 chapter, when the righteous are in authority, people shall rejoice. When the wicked are in authority, people mourn. That's why I state of mourning is coming, because again, Esau who's in power.
That's right. That's right, bro.
Psalm chapter 73, verse 6. Therefore, pride compasseth them about as a chain.
Yeah, in the NLT, for chain, it says a jewel necklace, man. All right, so that's what they flexing in the pride, man. Pride is their jewelry, if you will, man. Yeah, and it's in there, like the brother said, man. The home of the brave, the few, the proud, the Marines. Pride is everywhere. You got something you want to say?
No, that's their motto. America the proud. Proud to be an American. That's the motto of these people. You see it on their stickers and their cars, man. Mm-hmm. Proudly made in America. All their products say that are made here in America. Proudly made in America, like that's supposed to mean something.
And even the moles, where they push pride. You just see the rainbow and that shit say pride.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, pride compassing them about as a chain, violence covered them as a garment. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish.
Yeah, and what's that going into Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter? Somebody want to get that real quick? You can go into that, hold that, brother.
Probably like verse 6.
Yeah, around like verse 6, yeah. Let's get that real quick. Yeah. And real quick, before you go into that, we was just watching how Esau pride, it got him to just pretty much dominate, all right, the whole that ancient world at that time, man. All right, by his pride, man. His military pride, you know. So ultimately, and then what? And towards Daniel's the second chapter. Okay, all that the legs of iron, all that shit led to y'all being mixed and divided, man. Okay.
And that's just the Lord, because prophecy had to be where the Lord was on his side. That's why it says a gift destroyeth the heart. You know, he thought that it was him doing that.
Right.
You know, he thinks that he thinks by his power, by his wisdom, by his pure greatness, right? That's why he calls himself white, so-called, because he thinks he's the best thing since sliced bread. You know, but it's the Lord that's putting him up on that pedestal, because that's why it says in the book of Obadiah, thy pride has deceived thee. You know, so pride combats you by the chain. That's pretty much you're a slave to your pride. You know, you're gonna go down with your pride. You serve your pride. You know, because slavery is pretty much you're dominated by the influence of somebody else. You know, so you're dominated by the influence of your pride, and pride goes in the book of Sirach, was not made for man. You know, because the fruit of pride is destruction. You know.
On that Habakkuk 2, you can start at verse 4. You got something real quick?
Habakkuk, we said going to the pride.
You speak on that too.
It's the book of Proverbs 16 and verse 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and an haughty spirit before a fall. Hey, and that's the spirit you see. That's the spirit you see. That's what that's on Esau Edom. All right, that pride. All right, that haughty spirit. So the Lord is going to bring him up. All right, and exalt him up to the heights. All right, to his height, but then eventually you're gonna see the Lord's gonna bring him down. All right, this is the part where we're getting ready to see Esau Edom fall like lightning that we went into earlier.
Yeah, he was literally made to be that example, you know, because his pride is just in his DNA. He can't shake it, you know. He's just born naturally with this pride, you know. Again, pride being when one departed from his maker, he's a godless man, you know. So that's why again, in Proverbs 16:4, he's a perfect devil. You know, he's doing exactly what he's supposed to do. And that's why it's all about prophecy, man. The prophecy of the end. And the Lord said to Ezra, man, through the angel, that the end is Esau, you know.
Yeah, real quick, Proverbs 16:4, the Lord Yahweh hath made all things for himself.
Spirit is.
Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
Right.
So that brother said that this man Esau Edom, all right, was purposed to be destroyed for the day of evil. That's his whole existence. And like that brother said, the spirit is on Esau. It's a spirit, all right, on this man to be the way he has to be, okay, so that he can fulfill being destroyed, of being a vessel of dishonor, man. He is doing nothing but fulfilling prophecy. That's why I remember the elders from LA were going into the Project Looking Glass, okay? Pretty much you're facing the inevitable, man. All right, it was purpose for us to wake up, okay, that great awakening, going to Ezekiel the 37th chapter, Revelation 11 and 8. All right, to get this truth, to get this understanding, all right, and an exceeding great army to stand upon her feet, wait patiently for Yahweh Shemel Shai. This is chess, man. The Lord is doing, man. Okay, he's setting up the one that is going to be profitable in the book of Sirach, the 10th chapter, and he has made the wicked for the day of evil. So it's a spirit on you to keep doing what you're doing. So do what you do, bro.
He can't help it. The Lord's strong arming him.
Right.
He watches our videos more than anybody else. We're getting videos flagged before it even gets public. Who's doing that? Esau. You know, because it says he's wiser than Daniel. Nothing can get past him. It's his kingdom, so he knows what the hell's going on, but he can't stop it. That's the point. You know, and he's not gonna help it down because again, going to that pride, and that's why again, the grand finale is gonna be those missiles.
That's right, bro. Yeah, brother.
Okay.
You got cool? You got something else quick too?
Habakkuk. It's the book of Habakkuk 2.
Wait, hold that.
Okay.
You got something quick? Go ahead.
No, that's the Habakkuk.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Start at verse 4, bro.
It's the book of Habakkuk 2 and verse 4.
Mhm.
Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him.
Right. Just like the brother said, he can't do right, man. You can't do good. It's not programmed in you to 1 ounce, 1% is not in you to do right, man. All right. That's why ever since this man came out, okay, he has been done nothing but been at Revelation 6. All right, that pale horse, symbolizing what? Death, and hell followed it, man. Okay. All right, that's all this man is about. Everything about this man is death, and his purpose to destroy you, Jakes, too, man. All right, go ahead, Al.
It reads on, it says, but the just shall live by his faith.
Yeah, and that's the elect. We believe that Yahweh Shemel Shai have purposed you to be destroyed. We believe that we are the next rulers on the planet Earth through the spirit of power Yahweh Shemel Shai by prophecy. All right, according to Revelations 2 and 22. Those that overcome the beast, all right, in her mark, in the image, all right, shall what have power over the nations, man. Okay, you got it out.
Verse 5. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine.
Yeah, that wine being the philosophies. Go ahead.
He is a proud man.
Yeah, that he's proud. There it is again. This dude is proud because now everybody's under the illusion that he is God. He's God, man. Everybody's under the philosophy that so-called Adam and Esau, even he's God. You know, he took over the name of the Greeks. You got it up.
And it's like pretty much like the thing about a kid. He got a controller in his hand, but it's unplugged. You know, that's what we're doing with Esau. Esau clicking buttons and all this shit. He thinks he's doing that. You know, pressing all the cheat code like he's snapping. You know, but it's the Lord doing that. You know,
That's why the scriptures say in Psalms 2, he that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Most High is going to have you in a derision because the whole time you think that you were doing it, you were pulling the strings, but the master of the puppets, if you will, man, is getting ready to step down and show you that you were doing nothing but facing the inevitable. Which when you go into the etymology of inevitable, it means unavoidable, man, unchangeable. You can't change it, you can't alter it, and you can't avoid judgment, man. The scriptures say the word that he spoke, it shall not return unto him void, man. Okay, so you can't, if the Most High said it, he spoke it, it's going to come to pass, man. And it's already done. That's why he declared the end of Esau from the beginning. You know? Got it.
Going back to verse 5. Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine.
Yeah, you transgress by that philosophy, bro. It's, you know, you transgressing. Somebody get the word transgress, Baba Kashar, real quick. In etymology, yeah, just real quick. You transgress by your philosophies, man. And that's how you know that this is the serpent going back into the garden. All right? Because all this dude is about is deceiving, man.
His philosophies is wickedness.
Mm-hmm.
That's his way of life. All Esau knows is wickedness. That's why he told Eve to go, like the brother was just saying, that garden. Come eat of this fruit, and you shall know both good and evil. Because what he was getting ready to show her was that the evil, man, which is all he knows. Okay, and that he pushed that onto the other nations, and that's how his over time, him seeing that all these people are consuming his philosophies. Okay, he's gotten proud because of that. Like, damn, see, I got everybody with the okie doke.
Right.
Everybody want to be like me.
Right.
Especially the God's chosen people. Look at them; they want to be like me.
Mm-hmm.
So the people of the world are looking at him like he's truly blessed.
Yeah.
And that's gotten to Esau's head. His head has gotten this big, man. Because of the pride that everybody and the boasting that people do about the so-called white man. That's why the daughters, their parents are glad when their daughter gets with a white man. Oh, she got herself a good man, a doctor or engineer or whatever. He gonna go places. But as soon as they see her with a nigga or a Latino or a Native American, they don't even care if he's a doctor or an engineer or owns his own Fortune 500 company because he's a nigga. She's with him.
Yeah, that's why the first thing they do when she bring you to meet her mother, all right, her father, the first thing they ask is, what do you do? Right. What do you do for a living? They don't ask these devils that, man. Right. She gonna be good. You gotta have a career. Nah, man, hey, bro.
You gotta be able to jump in the air while standing on one foot, while holding a knife in the other, and juggling balls in the other hand. You gotta be able to get the moon for your daughter, for their daughter. But Esau just gotta walk in the door.
All right, with a tux on, man.
That's the word for transgress. He wanted to sin.
Which is the breaking of the law.
And what the scripture says, Psalms 50, he laid his hand on the book. What hast thou to do to declare my statutes? Right. So you got to you put your hand on the plow, man.
He's contrary to the Lord,
mm-hmm.
And he didn't start doing the laws. He just called himself the Lord's chosen people, because through his pride, again, like I stated earlier, he believes himself to be blessed above all. Because he's living in his blessing, but that blessing it was never meant for him to be blessed above all, man. It was just a blessing that he was given, which I'm gonna get into it after the brother gets to Habakkuk, because that's why he's got the things that he has right now, because he was given a blessing, but he was. Well, I'll get it when the brother finishes that in Habakkuk.
Transgress, act in disregard of laws, rules, contracts, or promises, commit a sin, violate a law of the Most High, or a moral law.
Yeah. So you go into philosophy, philo meaning love, Sophia meaning wisdom, so he loves being evil. His wisdom is evil, He says, could say he abhorreth not evil, so he loves being evil. He says he encourages himself in evil manner. This is what he does, That's why, again, our people are still trying to sing Kumbaya with this man. He's never changed, He puts on different costumes, it's like Halloween, but under that dress, man, he's the devil,
Esau he even puts his own, and this is why the scriptures say he shall make his own tongue fall upon him. Because even in these movies, Esau show you that good always conquers evil. But that's why Esau had to do what? The turning of things upside down. That in the scriptures say, woe to him that maketh good evil and evil for good. So Esau had to change the narrative, but then still cut himself up in these movies by saying the good shall conquer evil. But in the eyes of the people, they're so blinded that the evil is what's good. But really, the true good is going to overcome the evil, man, which is the wicked in his ways, man. That's why the Lord said, he shall be given unto his ways. Because all that evil that he's doing, guess what? The Lord's going to bring evil upon you. Bad times, man.
Finishing up in Habakkuk 2:5. Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
Yeah, so how can a man be satisfied that soul is soul, man? He can never be satisfied, man. He wants all,
Yeah, well, it was told to him that I'm gonna get it. Yeah, let me just get it, because it was told to him that this was all everything in the earth was given unto him. So in his insatiable appetite for wanting everything, he could never get enough. He's like, look, this is mine. This was given to me. This is mine. He's like that unruly child, like the brother said, man, a spoiled little brat. That's what Esau is.
Like he's entitled to.
Yeah, he's entitled, and rightfully so. But there was a key thing in the blessing that he received that Isaac told him. This is Genesis. I'll start at verse 37. Genesis 27 and 37. And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, behold, I have made him thy Lord. So Jacob was made the Lord over Esau.
That's right.
So the truly blessed ones, okay, the one that's blessed above all is Jacob, Israel. Okay? But let's keep reading on. And all this, brethren, have I given to him for servants, and with corn and wine have I sustained him. And what shall I now do unto thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth. That's why in that Psalms it said what? Their eyes stand out with fatness. Because he was given the blessing of the fatness. And so he's doing everything that he's trying everything in his power to obtain those things. Okay? It says, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, and he has the dominion right now.
Yeah, come to pass. It shall come to pass.
Right.
You got it.
That thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Okay? So Esau did that. He broke the yoke of Jacob being over him off his neck, man. And now he started to pursue his blessing, getting the fatness of the earth, heaping unto himself all people.
Right.
Chasing after having everything. That's why Esau is going to lead to his destruction, man. His desire, his insatiable desire to have everything and control everything is going to be his end. See, his own blessing was his own demise.
And that's what you see right now with the West and the East.
Right.
Russia won't control, America won't control, so there's all this infighting with the elites, man. All the Lord say, don't envy them, man. These fools crashing upon themselves, man.
Right. But see, that's why Esau has that characteristic of wanting to take everything onto himself and have, because Yahushua himself gave it onto him. He gave, but he still told him that Jacob was the Lord over him. It was just going to be that time when he was going to have the dominion. But like the scriptures say, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. So that's the only thing that Yahushua left out of that was to tell him, like, yeah, you're going to have the dominion, but it's only going to be for a while, for a short space, for a short time. Because like Revelation says, he knows that he has but a short time. So he's like a roaring lion seeking whom he may devour. Because what? Again, he's trying to devour everything, the fatness of the earth. He's trying to consume it all. That's why it said, their eyes shall stand out with fatness. You know, in these cartoons where the motherfucker sees something, like his eyes get big or stars get all. That's how Esau looks at it when he sees everything on the earth, these other nations. That's why he'll go into another nation purposefully, cause shit to go up because there's something there that he wants. He'll go into these other nations. He'll go and cause some trouble, so he has a reason to go up in there and get what he wants. And in his mind, he's like, this is mine anyways. This was given unto me. But that's that pride, because he's been conquering for so long and taking whatever he wanted that it's gotten to his head. And he's like, yeah, see, those sparks ain't clicking no more of logic. Like Jacob, he did tell me that Jacob was Lord over me. So when are we getting that point? You see, right now he's ruling over us. So when is Jacob going to be Lord over him? Okay, but that time is coming very soon.
I got something real quick. You got more on that up?
No, that was it. I just wanted to get the point of the blessing.
Just to go right with that too. This is Job 15 in verse 21 through 23. The point is 23. A dreadful sound is in his ears, and prosperity the destroyer shall come upon him. All right, I'm going to read this in the NLT. It says, the sound of terror rings in their ears, and even on good days, they fear the attack of the destroyer. Okay, because why? They know they got that day coming, man. These elites know that day coming. All right, and like the elder from LA said when they went into the project Looking Glass, he said the elites on the ground like, hide me from the lamb, you know, because they know that the lamb is on his way. They know the prophecies, man, but they're facing the inevitable. Verse 22, he believeth not that he shall return out of darkness. So Esau not going to let off the gas. You see? He gonna keep pressing towards his mark.
So like he went too far.
Mm-hmm.
He went above. He went past what he was supposed to be gain.
Right. Yeah.
He went way too far. Now it's too late. So he's like, fuck it. I'm already neck deep.
Yeah. Hey, just like I was watching that right before that high speed chase.
Oh yeah.
I'm in too deep. I might as well just keep riding this boy. I'm already 6 felonies in. I might as well take this boy home, you know? Go all out. This is my last time in this bitch, you know? It says, and he is waited for of the sword. And you went into the blessing of him ruling by his sword shall he live. And like you said, his blessing is the sword. So the Most High, bro, and that's why Yahushua Isaac was, he laughs. Ultimately, he getting ready to get the last laugh, man. You know, he blessed you, but your blessing was a curse because he knew that you couldn't. Look at what a fool do with power. He destroyed his people. The scriptures say the unwise king destroyed his people, man. Look at what you did with the sword. You didn't use the sword in a good way. Okay, even though you are the sword of the Lord. See, the Lord got you in the whole trick bag, man.
Hey, just like you just said, even with the sword, he didn't do good with it. He didn't bring peace upon the earth. He brought death. But even with the fatness of the earth, he has control of the whole earth. But look, he didn't do nothing with it. He's destroying the earth.
Right.
Like you said earlier, Mr. Can't get right.
Yeah.
Esau has shown the world that he can't have power. He cannot be given power because every time that he's been given power, he's done the complete opposite of what he's supposed to do. He's destroyed the earth. He's destroyed people with the sword. His blessings he's used for evil because that's all he knows is wickedness, man. So it's got to be taken from him. And what does the scripture say? Jacob the saints shall take the kingdom, man. It's gonna be stripped from you, man. That you know, in the military, you fuck up or something, or you get honorably discharged. They come and rip the badges off your shoulder. That's what's getting ready to be taken from Esau, man. His badge, and he's gonna have that badge of servitude, the one he's trying to give us.
That's right, man. It says this is the last point. This is the point right here of why they not stopping. You know, this is what I want to get back that precept up you brought out. My young 23, verse 23. He wandereth abroad for bread, saying, where is it? He knoweth that the day of darkness is ready at his hand. Okay, so that's why he is never satisfied, because that day of darkness, him meeting Yahweh Shemi Shai, he know it is ready at his hand. Job is telling you that, man. You know, Job is prophesying, man, telling you, look, he wandering the world for bread. He devouring everything, man. He wanted. Why? Because he know that the day of meeting the king of terrors is there, man. It's coming. All right, and he can't stop it. And then how he know? Because look at the top three things as that I'm thinking about happening on the planet Earth that we know according to prophecy. The men of the Lord are being set up on the planet Earth. More chariot sightings every day. All right, and then these solar eclipses, these lunar eclipses, blood moons, man, all signs. Okay, going back to the prophecies that these things in the latter days will speak of Yahweh Shemi Shai visiting the planet Earth to make inquisition of them that have hurt unjustly, man. All right. You got something?
Yeah, quick precept. So Proverbs 20, Proverbs 20, verse 21, it says, an inheritance may be gotten hastily at the beginning, but the end thereof shall not be blessed. So an inheritance may be gotten hastily in the beginning. That's Esau. He didn't count the cost. He just heard fatness of the earth, ruled by the sword. That's all he counted, you know. He didn't hear the part about him being ruled over by his brother. He didn't hear the part about ultimately, you know, again, him being visited by the Lord and him being that ultimate fool, right, that thought he could exalt himself against the Lord. You know, Revelation 12 chapter talks about that war in heaven. He has a space force now, right. You know. And again, because he didn't count the cost. You know, think about someone that's binging, you know, because he knows what Revelation 12 was, quote, you know, him having that short time, he's always in a rush. You know, you think about Alexander, you know, you think about, you know, these rulers, you know, of Esau, they're always trying to move so quick, you know, gather as much resources and you know, things, you know, gold, silver, you know, in a short amount of time in a rush, you know, and that's that lifestyle that's pushed on this earth, or living fast and all that stuff, because at the end of the day, you know, this spiritual demon Satan, you know, is on this man, and he knows that his time is running out, you know, and these demons know when Yahushua put up on the scene, it says, comest thou to torment us for our time, you know, because they know they got a time limit, you know, that's what they're trying to be in a rush, you know, again, going back to binging, man, just stuff in their mouth, man, trying to cram everything at one time because they're going to miss out, you know, but they can't fill that hole because ultimately it's all vanity, you know. Yeah,
and that's why the scriptures say the report was given unto him, and his hands or his knees wax feeble, because all these reports are through Yahweh Shemi Shai of you getting ready to meet your demise, man, meet your destruction. You know, on every side, all these things are taking place. So that's why it's very important for us to bring out the prophecies consistently, okay, to flood you with this truth so you can know you ain't getting away. Or you got a space for 2nd Ezra 13. Don't nobody know what the chip is? We're gonna go into the prophecy, Revelation 13. You ain't got it, we're gonna go into this. Line it up with this article that he's talking about. Elon Musk on the scene, we're gonna get on his ass. Bring out the prophecies, man. So there's no way you can. That's why they're afraid. You got a
No, I was just thinking, because you know, you think about a pig. When you call someone a pig, you know, you're a pig. You know, that's Esau. You know, again, going to him not being satisfied, just eating up everything, man. It don't matter what he puts in his mouth, he's just gonna eat it. Yeah. You know, but that's why, again, a pig, man, he's swine. Again, that's why it says what Hebrews 12 chapter, at least there be any fornicators as Esau. Think about a fornicator, going to the etymology of fornicator, goes to pornos. You know, he's a freak. You know, Esau's a freak, man. That's the man who was in power. He would have inherited the blessing, but what? He sold out for that temporary meal, man, some red lentils, you know. And again, that's what you see him in the position he is right now, man. He's in trouble, man. You know, and he can't get himself out of this.
Yeah, I got a quick one on what you brothers just said. This is Romans chapter 2 and verse 3 says, and thinkest thou this, O man, that judgest them which do such things, and doest the same, that thou shalt escape the judgment of the Most High? And see, Esau, he always gets on Jake and you know, some heathen, but mostly Esau always gets on Jake because of how we live and how our people are. But our people are the way we are, meaning wicked. The majority of Israel is wicked. Why? Because they following after the wicked himself.
You're passing the strong drink.
Right. So it says, thou judgest them which do such things, and thou is the same. So Esau is doing the same thing as what our wicked people are doing. It says, that thou shalt escape the judgment of the Most High? So here it is, Esau is judging our people for doing wickedly, but he's in his mind thinking that he's going to get away with his wickedness.
Scot free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, you ain't going to escape, man. That's the answer to that. God forbid. The scripture even say, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. But the righteous shall be delivered. So
And that's why he has that space for us, and not for you and a lot of you people don't know. It's because he's afraid of that judgment that's coming, man. He's trying to escape the judgment, so he looking, watching out there in space, like, oh shit, you know, what y'all see out there? How close are they? You know, oh, we see a ship bigger than Earth. You know, so he's trying to escape the judgment. Meanwhile, putting the blame on you, like the brother said earlier in class. Putting the blame on you takes the whole time.
Because that's what the loser does. When he can't find a way out, he points fingers. He got to accuse of that brother, you know? He got to start pointing fingers because he got himself in a pickle, like they say, that he can't get out of. So what does he do? He tries to defer, you know, or shift the blame on somebody else to try to get the attention off of him, you know, because he's in a hot seat, you know? Esau's in a hot seat, man, and again, it starts with the prophets of the Lord being on the scene, when our apostle knows what I'm down.
Yeah, you know, you can't take the heat, man, and it's just starting. It's just starting for Esau, man. You know, because you got a lot of shit coming to you, my man. You got a tab that's gonna cost you extermination, but it's a process that's gonna lead to you being exterminated. It's a tab that has to get paid off, man, and it's full of getting plagued. All right, you got to. When we get to that time.
All right, back to Psalm chapter 73.
Let's just like read through it a little bit.
All right, Psalm 73 and 8. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. Esau thinks that what he's done, okay, because it said they speak wickedly concerning oppression. They saying that what happened happened, and that's it. That's the end of the story. That they don't got to pay, but we still in your hands.
Right.
And the scriptures say you got to get put to death. You got to go to slavery, man. And it says, and lawfully, they speak lawfully, meaning proudly. We ain't got to go through that. What do you mean? Well, I got a quick precept to that. This is you had something you want to add on?
No, I just wanted to just to back you up real quick. In the NLT, for that verse, it says they scoff and speak only evil, but in their pride they seek to crush others. You know, so like you said, concerning oppression, they speak lofty. So they look, bro. They don't give a damn about Jake. And they show you that on these movies, these older movies we watch, like Matt Turner, that movie that comes out with Jamie Foxx. When he was Django, yeah, man. You know, they speak lawfully concerning oppression, man.
Right.
You know, they don't give a damn about you, Jake, till this day, like my man Wilder said, man. You know,
This is Isaiah 14 and 21. It says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. Now, what is the iniquity of their fathers? The oppression that they put Jake under. Okay? So they their children are going to pay for that, which they are their children.
right. Exodus, the 20th chapter, it goes into visiting the iniquity of the fathers into the third and fourth generation.
Right, exactly. So they're going to pay. They're going to pay either way. But again, their pride has deceived them going into the Obadiah. That's why they speaking lawfully, like they ain't got to pay for this. Oh, we're gonna put them back into slavery. Okay, that's what they're leading up to the Charagma.
That's right.
They're like, you know what? To truly obtain what we want, we got to put these niggas back in them chains,
America
man.
great again. That's
Right.
what that is. Putting niggas in slavery.
Except it's that this is going to be a willing.
Right.
Jake is going to willingly want to be put under that bondage of Esau this time.
Man.
But the Esau that's the Esau's deception, man. So hey, their children are going to pay for it, which again they are their children, man. And this is that generation. Okay, this generation shall not pass, man. They're going to see the judgment. Okay, you still got some of these devils still alive today, man. That was during that Jim Crow era, man. Some of these devils still alive.
Praising white Jesus.
Yeah. So and now they walk around quiet as a mouse. Mingled them amongst Jake.
How you doing, man?
Yes, the same devils that were at the picnic, picnic. You know. Go ahead. That was it on that one.
Psalm 73 and 9. They set their mouth against the heavens and their tongue walking through the earth.
So they even scoff at they talking shit to the Most High, man. They set their mouth against the heavens, man. You know, the scripture said in Revelation they didn't even repent. You know, the destruction comes. You know, and that's the spirit. Once again, back in the brother Malachi, he said earlier, it's a spirit on this devil to do what he's doing. You know, so the Lord he got to fulfill his will, man. This is the will of the Lord being played out in real life, man. All right, real life, man. When you involved in your lifetime, let's go, bro.
Therefore his people return hither, and waters of a full cup are wrung out to them. And they say, how doeth the Most High know? And is there knowledge in the Most High? Behold, these are.
So they're saying, man, how? Because now the things are being happening to them.
Mm-hmm.
Now they catching all types of hell. Their economies are crashing. Things aren't looking so good anymore. So because they getting that cup is being wrung out onto them, right? Just like they wrung out our people through the judgments. Well, the Lord is bringing that cup out to the last drop. You're gonna drink everything that I got right here, boy. And now they saying, how? Read it again, verse 11.
And they say, how doeth the Most High know? And is there knowledge in the Most High?
Yeah, so damn, I thought he didn't see none of this. I thought everything I did in the dark, the Most High didn't see. So how does he know?
Right.
How does he know what we did? What we doing in secret? But see, Esau's a carnal man.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't know that the eyes of the Most High are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all things. He didn't know. So because he was, again, his pride, because Esau has deceived the whole world, he thought he has deceived the Most High.
Yeah.
Because he's like, well, shit, I got all these people deceived, and I ain't catching hell, so shit, I must have deceived the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
So now that all this shit's happening, he's like, damn, does the Most High know? Does he know what I did? And they starting to shake a little bit.
Right. Right. Yeah.
They starting to have to take some medication to calm their nerves.
Yeah. That's why they got it. Once again, bro, we keep mentioning it. That's why they have the Space Force out there, man.
Right.
That's why they watching. They know what's out. They know the Lord up there, but they just keep seeing them ships coming. You know, and that's what's terrifying them, because they want to keep you people asleep while you have that cup mingle. You still sipping on that juice, but you don't know what they see out there, man. But now it's too much. Now they gotta make movies. Now they trying to take on the what they call it. Take on the pro. What is it called when you try to take on a persona, like the
Personified.
yeah, but he's trying to take the wheel like he didn't, you know, like it's a joke. You know what I mean? That's not a word. I can't find a word right now. But he trying to make it seem like it's a joke, but the whole time he knows the truth.
Make light of it or something?
Yeah, make light of it. Yeah, now it's being declassified. Now let's make movies. Don't look up. You know, oh, let's do this, and Will Smith stumping on them. You know, no, bro. He know this is real. He's using that to fool you people, man. Like the brother said, they on the ground shaking right now, man. Getting reports from all these agents who they paid off. All right, on how things looking up there, man. You see, is everything going according to plan? Show me the footage of this. All right. Shaking, man. The scriptures say in Isaiah the 2nd chapter, it was written thousands of years ago. They shall enter into the clefts of the rocks, man. In the book of Amos, though they dig into hell, man. You see? And hide me from the wrath of the Lamb and him that sitteth on the throne, man. Prophecy being played out in your lifetime, man. You got it?
Psalm 73:12. Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world. They increase in riches.
So once again, going back to what we was talking about, how don't be foolish of the wicked, you know, envious of the wicked. Just because they got it right now, it's going to be given unto us. The scripture say they may prepare the riches, but the poor going to put it on. Being a meek inherit in the earth. Go ahead, Op.
Verily I have cleansed my heart in vain and washed my hands in innocency. For all the day long have I been plagued and chastened every morning. All right, you know, just going to tell you know us catching his hell. Verse 15, if I say I will speak thus, behold, I should offend against the generation of thy children. When I thought to know this, it was too painful for me until I went into the sanctuary of the Most High.
Yeah, and in the 16, in the NLT, that verse 16, it says, so I tried to understand why the wicked prosper, but what a difficult task it is, man. So once again, Psalm 37, which I actually get that chapter, the brother Mayim, you know, I used to work with him, told me to read that. Bro, fret not thyself because of the wicked, man. You know, don't be angry or hot or wicked or displeasure because of the wicked. We going into this chapter for a reason, man. So you can actually understand for those, you know, younger Aki and younger sisters that's listening, Are you learning in truth that, bro, it's in the hands of the Al-Bashir. It's a difficult task for you to try to dig deep to understand this man's wickedness. We're going to get that downloaded in them bodies, man.
That's
So
why
right now, do the work.
Yeah, that's why those that have patience will endure unto the end, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because Esau, like brothers have mentioned several times now, Esau's just doing what he's supposed to do, man. So how can you get mad at him? Are you doing what you're supposed to do?
Yeah, right.
That's all you gotta worry about.
Right.
The wicked's doing what he's supposed to do. The brother read it earlier, that Psalms 11, I believe, you know, or Proverbs 11. You know, the wicked was created for the day of evil, man. These are the bad times we living in right now. This is why Esau was created, for these times that we live in. So he's doing what he's doing. So why get mad at it? Why let it bother you? Of course, yeah, we in the flesh. There's gonna be times when we get hot, but you gotta remind yourself through the precepts. Be like, man, you know, fuck this devil, man. He gonna get his.
Right.
You know, you just gotta do what you need to do, man.
Real quick, precept. 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 13. And therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly should be punished and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is and whom the world is created.
Yeah, how can you inquire? By going through the precepts, reading, teaching. That's how you inquire how the righteous are going to be saved, by staying occupied in the prophecies, man. That's how we inquiring, man. You know?
If you get caught up in the wicked, you just go get bugged out, man. You know, going to Isaiah the 55th chapter, the Lord said, my ways are not your ways, neither are my thoughts your thoughts. So the Lord gave you your lot, man. You believe, man. The scripture say, give diligence to make thy calling and election sure, man. So do what you got to do to be saved, man. Don't get caught up in this shit that is a higher, you know, a higher manner for us, you know.
God, hey, the scriptures say, seek not out the things that are too high for you.
That's it.
All right, so hey, stay occupied, stay meditating into these prophecies. Believe, have faith, keep praying. All right, because as we see all these different things happening, the Lord is showing us that hey, it's prophecy that this devil is going to be doing these things, but it's all coming down to his own demise.
And it's written. Esau doing what he's supposed to be doing. Like the brother Mayim just said, what are you doing?
Exactly.
Yeah, we got to make sure, man, we doing the fuck we got to be doing, man. You know, we got demons that we trying to fight off ourselves and better ourselves, you know, to the Lord willing, you know, be found worthy. All right.
Man, he's destroying his own self. That's why the Lord said just to wait and watch. You know, he's shooting himself in the foot. Like the saying goes, don't get high on your own supply. This nigga drinking what he supposed to be selling. You know, he high off his own stuff. You know, and again, you know, tooting his own horn, thinking the Lord don't see him. You know, and he's again Satan dividing against Satan. Scripture talk about in Sirach, it says if Satan cursing Satan, he curses his own soul. They cursing their own selves, man. You know, and that's why again we're just watching this place crumble, man. The best show on earth, prophecy.
That's right.
Psalm 73, I'm gonna read verse 16 again. When I thought to know this, it was too painful for me until I went into the sanctuary of the Most High, then understood I therein.
And that's where we at. The secret place, Psalms 25:14. The secret of the Lord is with them that fear him, and he will show them his covenant, man. So we understand that the Lord is going to take this man out. It's just what the scripture in Isaiah 46, Psalms 46, be still and know that I am Yahweh Shai. So it's nothing you can possibly do, but just do what you're supposed to do to the best of your ability, you know? And that's what it is to work out your own salvation. Just do what you're supposed to do, bro. You know, with nobody watching, off camera type shit, you know? Because that's when Yahweh Shai really watching you, you know? And that goes to show that you're not doing it for eye service, but you're doing it for the service of Yahweh Shai, which is your reasonable service, man.
There's no such thing as off camera. You know,
Come on. Yeah, because the eyes of the Lord is on the, yeah, bro. That's heavy, man. Yahweh Shai is watching everything, man. He the one that programmed everything, man.
He chooses not to look. You see, he would make a blind eye, so to say, go into our transgression laws where he looks over that, you know, but he sees everything.
Yeah, right. Sorry, man. Yeah. So you either the elect or you not, man. Straight up.
Verse 18, Psalm 73 and 18. Surely thou didst set them in slippery places, thou castest them down into destruction.
Yeah. In the fullness of his sufficiency, you shall be in straits, man. Your own sword is going to pierce you through, man. Through the prophecies, go ahead.
How are they brought into desolation as in a moment?
Yeah, a moment, soon, swiftly, go ahead.
They are utterly consumed with terrors.
These devils are shaking in their boots, man. In the tux, man. Drinking with a cup of blood right next to them, man. What do we do? Go ahead.
As a dream when one awaketh, so, O Lord, when thou awakest, thou should despise their image.
Right, and the Most High awaken is what these prophecies speaking in due time. Habakkuk 2:1. Though it tarry, wait for it. Well, it's speaking now. That's the Most High rising, all right, to the occasion, if you will, man. Making his face known, all right. Okay, his power, his glory. And now, and this is just a prelude of him getting ready to magnify his name, man. All right. And this is what these devils don't want. They don't want you to know the light. They don't want you to see the light. They don't want you to know the true glory, the right hand side. Because the whole world is covered in gross darkness, man. But according to prophecy, this man has to be known. According to the, Isaiah 43rd chapter, I believe, Isaiah 46, where it says, the skirt shall be lifted up, thy nakedness shall be seen. The Most High said Esau is made bare. All right? And he's getting brought to the light, because everything that's done in darkness, like the brother Mayam said, shall be brought to the light, man. So,
And it said, when thou awakest, thou shalt despise their image. That's the image of the beast. His new world order that Esau is trying to establish. And just like that, the everybody coming under that one rulership, one religion, so to say, with Nimrod, it was destroyed, and the people were confounded. Well, guess what? This Tower of Babel that Esau is trying to build, okay, this new world order, is going to be destroyed, man.
that's right.
Okay?
That's right. It's the image. And it's prophesied, and the Lord put the Spirit on us to go into the prophecies and say, oh shit, it's certain men that's going to get a victory over the image, a victory over the beast, a victory over the mark, man. All right? So that's why, once again, fret not. Okay? Truly the Most High is good, how we started off from the top. Truly the Most High is good unto Israel and them that are clean heart, because the Lord gave us this download, and that he gave the men of the Lord, those men, the true understanding of what he's doing, and that you have no control over it, man. It's him doing it, man. It's Yahweh Shem Yahushai making this man move on the left hand side, and he moving on the right hand side through us, through Yahweh Shem Yahushai, through his man. All right, good against evil, the best movie that's ever been played out. All right, the protagonist against the antagonist, man. All right, but he has to reach his greatest evil point, so the Most High can show that he was with the underdog the whole time. And that's how it go, bro. You know.
And greatest evil gonna be when he chipped the Lord's people, man. All right, that's why the scripture said he's gonna despise their image. So once you touch Israel, you know, the apple of the Lord's eye, man. You know, all the Israelites that take the mark, you know, they will be destroyed too. But that's what's really go piss the Most High off, man. And that's when he gonna send his son. Verse 21. Thus my heart was grieved, and I was pricked in my reins. So foolish was I and ignorant, I was as a beast before thee.
And that's how we felt. We was like, damn, wow, man, I was going off. But you come into this truth, you like, oh man, the Wadi Halbashim Yahushai, you gonna take. I'm glad somebody finna take this nigga down, man. God damn it, you try to put Jake on, but then you get built up in the spirit, and the Lord tell you, look, to cast not your pearls before swine, all right? To conduct yourself in a holy conversation amongst these people, man, all right? So we were foolish to be envied. We was foolish to try to be somebody or be a celebrity, be an entertainer or whatever, man. We came into this understanding that the Most High programmed this man to destroy him, man. All right?
Verse 23. Nevertheless, I am continually with thee. Thou hast holding me by my right hand.
And that's what? Yahushai. Yahushai is holding us up him by his right hand, man. By his truth, man. The Comforter, he said, I will not leave thee nor forsaken thee, man. He said he will return unto us in the land of our captivity. We will think upon his name, Yahweh Shem Yahushai on the right hand side, and what? We will remember ourselves, man. And do, like Mayam said, do what we're supposed to do. If you believe that you are part of the elect, you're going to do it regardless, because the Most High programmed you to do the right thing, man. Though a just man fall, just as righteous. All right, you're going to what? You're going to get up 7 times, man. Complete. So the elect will be complete when they come down to this walk, man. Go ahead, because he's holding your right hand, man. Go ahead.
Thou should guide me with thy counsel, and afterward receive me to glory.
Yeah, and the counsel is what? The elders and apostles of great millstone, where we got this 200% from, all right, 100% truth from, on down to the elder Akim, the elders, the bishops, all right, and the brothers and the elder brothers in the camp that have the experience that the Lord set up to be leaders over, so you can be built up as a man of Yahweh Shem Shai of faith, man. That's the counsel of Yahweh Shem Shai. Scripture saying the counsel of the Lord is in the multitude of counsel is their safety, man. So the brotherhood, forsake it not. Stay in the house. You know, go ahead.
Verse 25. Whom have I in heaven but thee? And there is none upon earth that I desire beside.
And that's what we came to the conclusion of, all of us brothers in this faith. Everything else is out here to destroy me. Who do I have next to me? Who can save my soul?
Right.
You know, hey, whether shall I go? I need you, Yahweh. If I go deep into the water, you there. I try to climb into heaven like Esau with the Star Wars program, you there. So I need you, Lord. And then to be the people of the Lord and have a chance to be elected of Yahweh Shai, you gotta go in, man. You know? So you could get beamed up, man. Trying to taste of that fire. Go ahead, Op.
Verse 26, my flesh and my heart faileth, but the Most High is the strength of my heart.
Right, and that's the spirit, man. The spirit in you is strong. It's our aid. Like I remember Kamak said at Kent. You know, the spirit is what got this dude alive, man. This flesh is trash. It's a miracle we alive, bro. This flesh has been beaten down, man. All right, we through in the flesh, man. No way. We need Yahweh Shai, but those that wait upon Yahweh Shai are going to renew their strength, man. All right, and we renewed in the spirit. So just wait till this man roll, and the Lord is going to lift a standard up, man. Go ahead.
And there for strength it says rock. So it says, but the Most High is the rock of my heart and my portion forever. You know, being Yahweh Shai, who is the foundation. You know, so he's what's going to uphold us, man. You know, and keep us sturdy in these times, man. Especially in times of trouble and times of doubt. Which when we first come into this truth, you know, you doubt for the wickedness that you've done. You're like, man, I don't know if the Most High really going to choose me, all the things that I've done in the world. But guess what? He's that rock for us, man. He's that strength. He gives us that strength to continue to endure, to push forward, to push towards the mark, man. Okay, to achieve that prize. It's not of us that we do that, man. It's of the Lord. You know.
And that's why Yahweh Shai said, I will liken him that hears my word to do them as if one that built his house upon a rock. And Yahweh Shai being that rock. And he said that way when the winds blew, hey, you could stand, you know, roughly paraphrasing, man. Hey, but if you don't build on that rock, which is Yahweh Shai, man, once those trials and tribulations come, hence JT, all right, hey, you gonna be blown away. So that's why Asaph, and this is a song of Asaph, I believe. Some of Asaph, that's why Asaph is reading right here in Psalm 73rd chapter, man. You know, he was plagued in the mind, he was vexed until he entered into the sanctuary of the Most High, man. And in the sanctuary, you know, we renew our minds, all right? We become cleansed by the word, and we learn these words and apply them, man. All right?
Keep fighting.
Yeah, and real quick, that Hebrew word there for strength is tazawar, and it says rock, but in the Strong's definition, it says properly a cliff or a sharp rock as compressed, generally a rock or boulder, and this is the point, figuratively a refuge, also an edge. Okay, so the Lord is that refuge unto us, man, our place of help. Okay, where we're gonna go to be hid from the said perils when it comes time to judging the wicked, which our people are a part of that wicked, man. So that time of Jacob's trouble, that time of judgment that's getting ready to come, the elect, okay, are going to be protected by the Heavenly Father from those times, man. The Lord is going to be a refuge unto them, okay? So that's the only place that we're fleeing to, is to the Lord, not fleeing to any other part of the world, because the judgment is coming to the whole world. The scriptures say in 2 Ezra 15 and 14, woe unto the world, okay? And them that dwell therein. So the judgment's coming to the whole world, man. The only place that you can flee to is to the Lord. Okay.
Psalms 91, because thou hast made the Most High thy holy habitation, all right, and have set thy heart upon him and thought upon his name, okay. The Most High is your habitation, your refuge, your strong tower, man, the rock, man, of our salvation. And that's what separates us from these people. Just to back that brother Mayam up, man. A lot of people doubt, but they don't have no solid foundation. Our solid foundation is the belief in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, bro. That's what always keep us going. I got faith. I know I fucked up, bro, but I got faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and the remembrance of the sacrifice that he gave and that he did, man, and that you still in this truth. And then look at what you doing and look at what the world doing, man. You know.
Yeah, it goes on to say too in the dang it. So like, let me just pull it up in the Hebrew lexicon here. Again, backing up the point of it being Yahweh Shai, being that strength. In the Hebrew Chaldean lexicon, it says for Tazawar, it says stone or pebble. Which your house is that pebble that's gonna yes, the 10 toes is gonna bring down that statue, man.
And Yahushua was that stone in the time of David,
Right, yeah.
right? And Yahushua is gonna be that stone in the time of modern day Goliath, man. You know, because we get ready to throw that stone at or that pebble at modern day Goliath, man. By faith, and have faith that we're gonna take down the whole image through the spirit of Yahweh Shai. The scriptures say they shall take the kingdom. You know.
Psalm 73 and 27. For lo, they that are far from thee shall perish. Thou hast destroyed all them that go a whoring from thee. You know, going to 2/3 of our people, man. Hey, that's why you don't envy the wicked, man. You see our people, you know, following after this system. They, you know, they go willingly go take that chip. And they going a whoring from the Most High, man. You know, they worshiping these other guys, idolatry, man. And the scripture just said, all of them shall perish, man. Hey, so the scripture say, hey, it's a marvel if one sinner escape unharmed, man. So the Lord everybody go get their just judgment.
That was just the last precept. Anybody got something else? Okay.
All right, verse 28. But it is good for me to draw near to the Most High. I have put my trust in the Lord that I may declare all thy works. Hey, so it's good. It's a benefit to draw nigh to the Lord, you know. All the way we catch our hell, you know, but it's a benefit into these things, man. You know, we see the way in which the world is going right now, man. Hey, and look at us. Hey, we're in a good spot. We're in a good state, man. You know, that's why the Lord, you know, keep that fire on us, that chastening, that discipline, all right? Because look, you go to envying the wicked, and then you go to pursuing after his ways, and you go fall right along with them. But we have been hid in the sanctuary of the Lord, man. Yeah.
Close out.
All right, God, yeah, man. With that, we pray this was edifying and exhorting, man. You know, don't worry about the wicked, man. You know, just stay in these scriptures, stay in the sanctuary of the Lord, man. Don't pursue these things of the world, man. Because this shit is finished, man. We're in the year 2022, man. The Lord is wrapping this thing up, man. All right, with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh,
Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Rakakadash.
the Bond Star Apostles and Elders at Great Millstone rule well, who we learn from. Peace, salutation to the hopeful elect. Shalom.
Shalom.